Hey guys, welcome back to Raj Tech India. In this video, we will learn about how to fill Form 15G for EPF withdrawal. If your total EPF amount is above 50,000 rupees, but your total service in all your companies is less than 5 years, in that case only you have to submit Form 15G. If your service is above 5 years, including all your companies, or if your total EPF amount is less than 50,000 rupees, in that case also you don't need to submit Form 15G. Form 15G consists of two parts, Part 1 and Part 2. EPF members need to fill only Part 1. There is no need to fill Part 2. Here I have filled Form 15G in Adobe Acrobat Reader, but actually you have to take a printout of the Form 15G and write it with pen and scan the documents, both pages, Part 1 and Part 2, and you have to upload the scanned copy of Form 15G on UN member portal while withdrawing your EPF amount. And remember, Form 15G is not required to withdraw your pension amount. It is required only to withdraw your EPF amount. Let's see how to fill Form 15G. In field number 1, write your name. In field number 2, write your PAN number. In field number 3, here mention status as individual. In field number 4, mention the current financial year. Here the financial year is also called as the previous year. What is the current financial year? If you are withdrawing your EPF amount from 1st April 2023 to 31st March 2024, then the previous year, that means the financial year will be 2023 to 2024. So you have to mention that financial year. Suppose if you are withdrawing your EPF amount after 31st March 2024, then new financial year will start. That financial year will be 2024 to 2025. If you are watching this video after 31st March 2024, then the financial year will become 2024 to 2025. Like that, every year the financial year will change after 31st March. The year followed by the financial year or previous year is called the assessment year. We will discuss that in later section of this video. In field number 5, residential status, here you need to mention it as Indian. In field number 6 to field number 12, write your address details. Here you have to mention your current address details. Here mention any address at which you are currently staying. In field number 13, write your email ID. In field number 14, write your mobile number. In field number 15, if you have filed any income tax returns, then click S in option A. If you tick S, then you have to mention the assessment year for which you have filed the income tax returns. If you tick no, there is no need to mention any details in option B. In field number 16, here you have to mention the estimated income for which this declaration is made. That means you have to mention the total EPF amount which you are withdrawing. You can find these details on your EPF passbook. In field number 17, you have to mention your estimated total annual income plus your total EPF amount which you are withdrawing currently. For example, here the total EPF amount which we are withdrawing is 1,15,000 rupees, and the estimated total annual income of this particular person is 1,30,000 rupees. So the total amount will become 2,45,000 rupees. So you have to mention the sum of both your estimated total annual income plus your EPF amount which you are withdrawing. I always recommend you to withdraw your EPF amount when you become jobless. In that case, your annual income will be less. If you want to continue your job, it is better to transfer your EPF amount. If your estimated total annual income is about 2,50,000 rupees, then you have to file the ITR. I recommend you to claim your EPF amount when this amount is less than 2,50,000 rupees. In field number 18, if you have submitted any Form 15Gs earlier for fixed deposits like that, you have to mention those details. Under total number of Form 15Gs filed, you have to mention the number of Form 15Gs copies you have submitted and the aggregate amount of income for which Form number 15G filed. Here mention the amount for which you have submitted the Form 15G. If you haven't submitted any Form 15Gs in current financial year, then there is no need to fill field number 18. Under field number 19, mention the serial number as 1 and write your PF number and UN number, and the nature of income is EPF, and the section is 192A, and the amount of income is mentioned whatever the amount you are withdrawing. Here the EPF amount which we are withdrawing is 1,15,000 rupees. The same amount which we have mentioned in field number 16. Next come to the declaration or verification part. Here write your name. Here come to previous year ending on. Here the previous year means the current financial year. This financial year will end on 31st March 2024. So we have to mention that date. And the year next to the previous year is called the assessment year. So what is the assessment year for the financial year 2023 to 2024? It is 2024 to 2025. Next again come to this part, previous year ending on. Here again mention the same date which I have mentioned earlier and the same assessment year. See, this previous year and the assessment year will change every year after 31st March. If you are withdrawing your EPF amount before 31st March 2024, then you can exactly mention these details like in this video on your form 15G. If you are withdrawing your EPF amount after 31st March 2024, then the previous year will become 31st March 2025 and the assessment year will become 2025 to 2026. And the same applies to these parts as well. Next come to the place and date. Here mention the place at which you are residing and the date on which you are withdrawing your EPF amount, and at the signature of the declarant put your signature. There is no need to fill part 2 of the form 15G. After filling form 15G, scan both part 1 and part 2 and upload on UN member portal. If you don't submit form 15G, then the EPFO will reject your claim or they will deduct tax from your EPF amount. Still, if you have any queries about how to fill form 15G, ask those queries in below comment section. I hope you like this video, and for more videos like this, please share and subscribe to Raj Tech India. Thank you.